Yo, 2025 is right around the corner, right? And I'm sure at the beginning of the year, right, you told yourself, oh yes, 2024 is my year. Right? 24 is the year I'm finally going to make it out. The year I'm finally going to build discipline, finally going to become consistent, right? So I can finally achieve the goals, build the life that I've always wanted to live, right? You were so motivated, right? You came in so strong. And what exactly happened, right? Did you achieve your goals, right? Did you actually get where you wanted to be? Did you really check off those boxes, right? And if not, well, fret not, because, you know, it's not over. It's not the end, right? Failure is never the end. It's merely a stepping stone for growth, right? And ultimately, let's say you didn't win 2024, right? Then, you know, we can just win 2025, right? And I guess the purpose of this video is I'm going to be giving you 5 habits that you're going to do. You're not just going to sit here and watch them. You're actually going to do these things, right? Cool, right? And you're going to do these things, and you're actually going to win the year. So I'm going to stop yapping. Let's get right into it. The first thing you want to do is you got to hit the gym, bro. Like, because a strong body creates a strong mind, and it's through you actually getting consistent in the gym, through you working out, through you like actually putting yourself under the stress, building muscle, like actually like taking the year by the throat, like putting it in a choker. Right? You see this? You think this just came out of nowhere? Right? Ultimately, you got to build your physique, right? Because it's like it's a mental thing, right? It builds that mental strength, right? Because if you're able to stay consistent working at it, if you're able to exercise day in and day out, right? Consistently, don't skip legs either, right? If you're able to continuously do that, well, your mind is going to start slowly to change, right? It's going to start slowly changing. You're going to realize, wait a second, I actually can achieve something, right? I actually can grow my physique. Maybe I can grow in other areas as well, right? So for starters, you have to exercise, not only due to all of the health benefits, but because of how it affects your mindset as well. Secondly, you got to eat healthy, bro, because the world kind of operates in inputs and outputs, right? What you put into your body is going to affect what you're able to output, right? The results you're able to get in life. So if you're, let's say, you know, every day you're eating McDonald's, right? You're going to what else is unhealthy food? I don't know. You're eating the Big Macs, right? Stop eating something dang Big Macs, bro. If you're, you know, just loading up on all this unhealthy food all the time, then, you know, you're only going to get unhealthy results, right? You're going to have brain fog. You're not going to be productive. You're going to procrastinate because you're getting all of this bad stuff into your system. So rather than do that, opt for healthy food, right? Eat some steak, potatoes, eggs. You know, I'm just listing out my favorites right now. You know, eat some salads, some spinach, right? Opt for more healthy foods, right? The more healthy foods you eat, the more healthy your inputs, the more, you know, healthy and positive your outputs are going to be, right? For example, right, there have been times where, you know, I ordered McDonald's, right? I was hungry. I didn't feel like cooking. I ordered McDonald's. You know, I had, you know, there's like the deals on the mobile app, right? I got my Big Mac. I got my 10-piece McNugget. I got 2 little hot sauce, the buffalo sauce, right? I ate all that. You know, I had my McDonald's Sprite, killed my throat, right? I ate all of that, right? And this be like 2 o'clock, middle of the day. Then immediately after, I get like so sluggish, right? Now, this is the middle of the day, right? I still have lots of work, lots of other stuff I have to do after that. But the second I eat that meal, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't feel like working at all. I'm lazing around. I'm about to take a nap, right? So much stuff left unfinished because I decided I was going to eat McDonald's, right? God, you know, I fumbled, right? And I ate the McDonald's and I wasn't able to finish the day out, right? But alternatively, right, there are days when you know, instead of, you know, being stupid and ordering the McDonald's, right, I'll just go downstairs, I'll cook some steak, cook some potato wedges, put them in the air fryer, man, cook some eggs, right, I eat that. And after I eat that meal, rather than feeling sluggish, I actually end up feeling more energized. I'm like, okay, like, what's the difference there? The difference is that food was healthy, right? And when I eat that healthy food, I'm able to continuously, like, get things done throughout the day. Instead of getting sluggish, I get recharged. I get like a second wind, and I'm able to get things done, right? Third habit you're going to do, right? Because this is not just a video you're watching. These are actually actions you're going to take, because you are going to take these actions, right? And third thing I want you to do is read at the very least 30 minutes every single day, right? Because you need to understand that, again, they're inputs and outputs, right? If you're not constantly learning, if you're not constantly taking in information, if you're not constantly updating the software in your head, then what you're outputting in the world is going to be outdated, right? Think about it like this, right? I got a Telegram notification. Anyway, yes, but what was I cooking? Yeah. All right. Yes, back to the main topic, right? Essentially, what you want to do is, if you're not constantly taking in that information, right? Yes, that was the point I was making. Yes, so your outputs, right? Your outputs, right? The world is constantly updating. Everything is constantly changing. Right? If you aren't taking in like new information, then the world is just gonna pass you by, right? The world outputs are gonna be up here, and you're gonna be like all the way behind because you're not learning anything new. Which means you constantly need to put new information into your head. The more new information you get, the more you learn, the better your results are going to be, and the faster you're going to be able to achieve your goals. So read at the very least 30 minutes every day. And it doesn't have to be nonfiction either, right? You can read some fiction, right? Read some stories, read some novels, right? As long as because even that, right, you might not think you're able to get ideas from novels, but you are, right? Because there's like, it's your imagination, right? If you can cook up something from reading a novel, then go ahead and do that, bro. It's like, it doesn't have to be fiction. You can do both, right? You read some nonfiction, read some fiction. Just read 30 minutes every single day, right? Secondly, you need to work on, either a business, a personal skill, personal venture, that type of thing. Because think of like self-improvement. Think of growth as like this. It's not something that just happens automatically, right? You need something to direct that growth towards, right? And if you're trying to improve in a certain skill, if you're trying to grow a business, right? If there's something you're trying to get better at, you're able to direct all of your efforts towards that thing, and that's how you actually grow. There's like this analogy in business, right? It's like, it's never the business that's the problem, right? It's the business owner. So in order to improve the business, you got to improve. The business owner themselves has to improve, right? And it's the same with the skill, right? It's not the skill that's bad, it's you. You got to improve yourself. And when you're directing that improvement towards that skill, right? Maybe you're trying to get better in your grades. Maybe you're trying to, build your physique, right? Whatever the case is, when you direct your efforts, your energy towards improving in that single skill, it's going to help you grow, right? Because the business, the skill, the venture is ultimately the vessel that causes you to improve, if that makes sense. It's like, it's how you're going to improve, right? Directing your energy, efforts, everything towards that specific goal. And lastly, now this is the most important, right? If you were paying attention, you would have heard me mention this a few times already, but you need to take action, right? You have to take action because, everything I just said is kind of useless, right? It's just sounds going in and out of your head, right? It's not going to change anything unless you make the decision, unless you make the conscious decision. You take the conscious effort to actually go and do something and actually go and act on this information. So for you, yes, you right now watching this video, I've got a little action step for you. I want you to take one of the 4 habits that I mentioned previously, and the second this video ends, I want you to go and do it, right? So maybe you pick reading. I want you to read 30 minutes right now. Like, actually don't even finish the video. Leave and read. Or maybe go take a walk, right? Do 10 push-ups. I don't care. Do something, right? Go cook some eggs. Eggs are good. I love eggs. Solid protein. They taste good. You know what I'm saying? They're healthy, right? In any case, I need you to take action because it's only through action that you're going to be able to build the life of your dreams. Knowledge isn't power. Knowledge is potential. It only becomes power when you act on it. You got to make it kinetic. You got to get it into motion, right? So yes, I need you to just take action, bro. And that's your 5 habits. That's the 5 things you can do. And if you do those 5 things, I guarantee you are going to win in 2025. So hopefully you found some value in this video. Hopefully you learned something new, and hopefully you realize that even though you might have lost this year, it's definitely not the end, right? If you're able to do these things, you're going to win. So click this video here if you want to learn something new. Other than that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.